shine. My father taught me don't be.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. And I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Now a handoff looking right. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson, he's going to float this. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Got it. Still got it, 4 down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101. Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Stick roll, roll. Hey, I 7. Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Check three.
On first down, it's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
C6. Recon, 132,
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Play.
On third down, it's Hines. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Hey, alert. Good job right there. Friday.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Listen. 14. Get
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Check. Breakdown. Well. Check 26, check 26. Watch the edge. Zebra, zebra. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. You have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Let's go double count right here, double count. He's check. Front that. Good. Check.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, if they touch it on this possession to try and get things.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush, his 2nd sack of the night. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
11 Z. Switch.
Luck now to throw. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
To throw is Lott. Looking for Clark. He's got him complete. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Here's Lott. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. This is Hines. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 52 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Lutt's good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutt's to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
24's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. 24's the mic. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Throwing on second down. Wilson flushed out right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Go 14. Double tight, guys. Double tight. 3 now. Front left. 24's the mic. Here we go. Come on. Watch it, the front left. Take the screen, man. Say. Let's go. 4 down. Back. You go screen.
Here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. What a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Hines, and he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That's it.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Come on. Check. 59. Focus, defense, focus. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On second down, it's Hines. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And at Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Lutz is good. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They run again with Hines. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
X3, 218, jump. Check 25, check 25.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Hines. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 13. Check 13. Go.
This is Bell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check out. Check. Lucky. All right. Watch twist. Watch.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. T.J. Watt coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check. Alert. Crash. 36 power. He's checking. Crash.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they try the right side here. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
19. It's now 3rd and 13.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Luck on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check. 11B. Check.
To try again after the sack. Luck. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Point after try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Luck. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. From the 50, it's Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 40. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Hey, check. Hey, I got it.
A shotgun snap for Lott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lott. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
12. Mike 3. Combo. 11. Tighten up. You got your best.
On 1st and 10, Lott. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
12. Hey, Charlie. We got it.
Back to throw, Lott. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
12. Under 10. 5.
Out of the gun, Lott. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And if they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Monday. Hey, Wood. 3, Mike 3. Combo. It's a party now. Kill. 12.
Here we go on 4th. Lott. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
3, Mike 3. Combo. Get him. Mike 3.
Now a first down throw. Lott. Going to throw deep for the ends, and this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, good for a giant first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.